What is up, What is up, guys? I am back with a brand new video. Happy New Year, happy holidays. I hope you all had a good holidays. Usually I don't do these types of videos, but I haven't uploaded in a bit. I've been inconsistent lately. So why not do something new? This video is going to be an absolute bitch to edit. UFC 311 is next week, Saturday. 10 p.m. Eastern Time is the main card. And we have a very stacked card, fellas. We got a great card. I'm debating if I should do the full card breakdown. I guess I will do that. But here we go, guys. Oh, fuck me. Alright, first fight of the night, we got Tagir. I'm picking Tagir. Next is Ricky Tercios. Now, I don't know much about him, but... Next, we got Rinya Nakamura. Oh, my laundry's ready. Versus Muin Gafurov. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking assassinated for mispronouncing these names. I'm gonna go with Rinya Nakamura. I don't really know much about the guy. Was he at Risen? Was he Risen? Oh, he wasn't. He was oh. Eileen Perez versus Carol Rosa. I'm picking Perez via ass shake. Grant Dawson versus Diego Faeda. I'm gonna go Grant Dawson. I don't really know these guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a casual. Zachary Reese versus Cedric's Dumas. Dumbass? We got Cedric's Dumbass. I think I'm going to go with Cedric Dumbass. You know, I feel like he's been bullied a lot, and he's tired of people calling him Dumbass because of his last name. Next, we got Jalton Almeida versus Sergey Spivak. I'm going to go Almeida. Peyton Talbot versus... I got Peyton Talbot. Next is Johnny Walker versus Anthony Smith. This is a rematch between the two. I'm gonna actually pick Anthony Smith this time around because Johnny Walker's chin is like made of paper now. He's been brutally knocked out twice in a row. Now moving on to the main card, we have Kevin Holland versus Reiner de Ritter. I definitely said that name wrong. I just know, the only thing I know about Reiner is that, oh fuck me, dude. The only thing I know about Reiner is that he was a double champ at ONE FC. But with Kevin Holland, you know, we got so much tape on him. I'm gonna pick Kevin Holland to win. I don't know. I don't want to say decision. I don't know what the fuck that means. Just tell me the... I don't even... Kevin Holland wins. I don't know how. He just wins. Next up is Yuri Prochazka versus Jamal Hill. Now, Jamal Hill looks like my uncle. My uncle's not black, but he has the same build as Jamal Hill. He's very tubby. You know, he looks like a good teddy bear. He would absolutely demolish me, though. All right, let me be honest, Jamal. You would fucking obliterate me, dude. So do not... take this is just my picks. These are both Alex's sons, but the thing is that Yuri, unlike Jamal, Yuri has a 10-pack. See, 1 2 3 4 5. He has a 10-pack. All right, this guy is a samurai. Look at him. Would you want to fuck with this guy? Be so for real. No, you don't want to fight this guy. Jamal Hill has some really sloppy footwork as well. A lot of people say this, but this is just the truth. And I feel like Yuri's, you know, awkwardness, his changing stances, you know, you body jab him and he fucking dips his head into the jab. Like, I've never seen that before. To him, he thinks that a body jab is a fucking lie. It's nothing to him. I think my main question I have right now for Yuri is how bad his chin is, you know, getting brutally knocked out. But if I'm being honest, I think the safest pick to go with is Yuri because he's been in more championship fights than Jamal, and they've actually, like, he's been tested a lot. Jamal, like, he took Glover Teixeira on his way out to a decision victory. Now, he beat the shit out of Glover, all right? Don't get me wrong. He beat the absolute shit out of him, and I was dead worried for Glover's health. The only person I feel like that can knock out Alex, the only person that I feel like can knock out Yuri is Alex. I'm gonna pick Yuri for this fight. His awkwardness is a lot. Jamal likes to close his eyes a lot as well when he throws strikes, which is not good. In this case, I'm picking Yuri. Next, we got Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano. This is a very close fight. It's a lot closer than people think it is. Moicano's coming off a great performance against... what the fuck is his name? Benoit Saint-Denis. That's Lucas Tracy's boy, but honestly, I never really saw anything good about Benoit. Even in the fight against Matt Frivola, he got taken down by Matt. And more lately, Benoit got his ass beat by Moicano. The thing is with Benoit is that, like, Dustin... was in no danger whatsoever in that fight. That Dustin was doing whatever the hell he wanted. He literally winded his fist back up and hit him. So like, Moicano has gotten a lot better in his recent fights. He looked good against. He got knocked down by Jalen Turner. And then he honestly just beat the shit out of Benoit. And Beneil is coming off 2 KO losses back to back. He lost to Charles and then got knocked out by Arman. And Arman's pretty good too, so I'm not going to deny that. Moicano and Beneil. Bro, Beneil, people keep forgetting, alright? Beneil can scramble. Just based off previous performances, I'm going to go Moicano. Money Moicano just can't afford to lose, guys. So, like, how can I pick against Moicano? Next up, we have a championship fight that for once I do not give a f about. It's Merab versus Umar. Merab has more experience. He has the better resume. He has an uglier face than Umar, and he has great cardio. So I feel like when Umar and Merab are, you know, facing off, they're facing off with each other. Umar's gonna get intimidated. He's like, holy shit. So like, he might be a little bit scared. He might just be looking at him like, what the fuck am I looking at, guys? Umar is the descendant of Genghis Khan. No, not Genghis Khan. Sorry, Khabib Nurmagomedov. He is, I think, the cousin of Khabib. I could be wrong. Maybe the brother. I don't know. There's a lot of the Khabib clan. The Khabib clan, they don't play around. When they were young, they wrestled with fucking bears for fuck's sakes. Like, I didn't really watch the Corey fight against Umar. I tuned in, I think, around the second round, I think. And from what I heard, it was 1-1 going into the third. I mean, I had the fight 4-1 in the end, all right? I had the fight 4-1. I thought that Corey was doing good defending Umar's takedowns, but Umar was getting him on the striking and was making Corey scared. Umar, he doesn't really have a lot of big wins on his resume. He really only has Corey, and he's claiming that Corey was his hardest fight ever. But I really don't know, because I'm not about that. I'm talking about like who's gonna win this fight, mainly because Merab's striking is pretty ass, if I'm being honest. It's really bad. It's disgusting to look at. Like, Merab might be the worst strike. He might have the worst striking in the UFC. Like, he is the worst champion right now in the UFC with striking. I'm talking men's division strictly too. I'm not talking about women's. I think this fight comes down to mainly if Umar can stop Merab's insane sex cardio that this guy has. I don't know who's gonna win this fight. I don't really care who wins this fight. I don't care, bro. Like, I kind of want Umar to win so then Petr Yan can get the title shot. And then we can get Sean versus Corey. Now that's a good fight. I really want to see Sean versus Corey. I think Sean wins that easily, but that's still a fight I really want to see. And honestly, Petr Yan, I mean, his last 4 losses were to the previous champs. So like, you can't really shit on him. You know, he lost to Aljo, he lost to Sean, he lost to Merab. Yeah, he lost to the last 3 champs in the bantamweight division. So like, you can't really hate him for that. Like, say, like, you know, and he's coming off a really good performance against Song Yadong, Davison Figueiredo. So yeah, I want to see Umar versus Petr Yan, and then Sean versus Corey, and then Merab can fight the winner of Sean versus Corey. I'm gonna go with, where's my phone? Hey Siri, flip a coin. I'm gonna go with Merab, because the coin said so. Next, we have one of the biggest, actually might be one of the biggest championship fights in lightweight history. Islam versus Arman, and it's a rematch. These two fought when they were both prospects. Oh, I think Islam was actually a contender at the time, but you know what I mean. I'm very excited for this fight. I don't know who I'm gonna pick, if I'm being honest. Like, this is a very close fight. I feel like since they last fought, Islam's striking has gotten so good, and so has Arman's. Like, he hit that insane axe kick on Charles somehow. I don't know how the fuck he landed that. He's 5'7" and Charles is 6 foot. That's insane flexibility right there. But however, Arman did get caught in that triangle from Charles, and I feel like Islam's just a lot stronger than Charles. So I feel like if Islam catches Arman in a choke like that, like, Arman's just going to sleep. And if Arman's boxing is kind of questionable, not to say nonetheless. Islam, he's had close striking exchanges with Volkanovski, who arguably is top 5 strikers in UFC history. And he even had a really close striking exchanges with Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier is top 5 boxers of all time. I don't give a fuck what you guys say. We've also seen Arman get rocked by a bunch of like unknown prospects, and I feel like Islam has a lot more power than that guy. I don't know, man. It's a very close fight. I like lately 2024 was a garbage year for MMA. You know, as a Volk fan, a Max fan, a Dustin fan, Yair Rodriguez fan, and then on top of that, we had John Jones winning again. Bilal versus Shavkat got canceled. Mario Bautista is alive. I kind of just want to see a really good stand-up fight between these two, since they both have elite grappling. I hope it just cancels out and we get an instant classic. You know, these two just beating the shit out of each other. You know, bow, bow, bow. I think for this fight, though, I'm going to pick Islam by either round 4 submission or decision. I think this is going to be a really close fight. And I'm excited to see it. I'm very excited to see this fight, guys. Thank you all for watching my breakdown of the whole card. I'm sorry that I don't know a lot of the other fighters, besides some on the prelims and some on the main card. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think is going to win? I'm actually not rooting for anyone in the main and co-main. I just want to see good fights. So yeah, let me know what you guys think below, and I will talk to you all later.